Well guys, today's the day. Big Wheels is leaving. Anyways, Ron from Kibble is here to come pick him up. Twin Valley came, our local tire shop, and took his tires off so that he's more narrow and not literally 22 feet wide going down the road. Obviously best for Ron. Oh boy, he's not happy. Big Wheels is not happy. He's flashing. Just sitting there flashing. I'm sorry, Big Wheels. I know you love working under pressure. You did good, Ron.
Good deal.
She's big.
Yeah.
Bet you're glad the duals are off this time.
Well, I'm actually surprised that they said that they had you take them off or whatever. Because last year I held them with them on.
Yeah, I know, but that was really wide.
I think about 20 feet.
Yeah.
Or so.
Well, who knows where it ends up? Maybe.
That's probably why they just had you guys do it right off the get-go.
Yep. All right, now it's to remember all the mods and different stuff that we took off of that combine. One of which I know is right here, the pre-cleaner. We take those out because we feel it does a substantially better job with that out. And I'm not putting it back in. Brody! Scare the heck out of me!
Boy, starting me. You need help?
Are you sad? You're not sad. Big Wheels? I was amazed you weren't there watching.
Oh, I kind of wanted to drive it on.
We play really sad music. What are you doing, Brody?
Making sure I didn't forget anything in here.
Eric already took out a bunch of stuff you left in here.
Like what,
you gonna
water?
take your lights out, Brody?
No, them are staying in. Next guy can have fun with them.
And then your window tint.
Do we need that? You want to keep that?
I know how to set a combine.
Oh,
Next
okay.
guy might need it.
You want your antenna?
Yeah.
It's bent.
You can bend it back. I bent it because you're massive hopper, Brody. I'm so glad you're joining Team Small Hopper.
Whoa.
Here is Brody's new ride. You probably have seen it in the background because it has been here since actually the last 2 weeks of corn harvest it showed up.
Yeah, that probably
It was really hard to keep this guy out of the seat. But it's basically, it's just another 790 only on tracks. It's a 22, it is used. How many hours on it? 200, I think?
something like that. I don't remember.
Brody's pretty excited.
Yeah.
Now
The
it's got
little hopper game.
Yeah, the little hopper. It's got mine. We're gonna
machine sync too, right?
I believe that's what that is. So we could machine sync if we use the 9RX again, Jordan.
Yep.
You want the 9RX again?
Yep, that's fine.
You're coming back, right?
Yep.
So there's a lot of things we need to do to this yet.
Yeah, Brody's got to have window tint, he says.
It's involved right here.
Window tint, he's gonna put lights in the cab.
Naturally.
Carpet.
No, not carpet.
No.
Maybe some whip lights here.
He's gonna mod this one out. This one's probably gonna be with us for 5 years, so
right here,
he's
maybe.
gonna make it nice. It's got LED lights, so we put LED lights in yours, so that's an upgrade. It's got upgraded lights all around, just a lot more fancy than mine. I'll stick with Air Force One. Me and him are like bonded together. What are you gonna call this one?
What did
Big
Chris
Sexy?
Say? What did Chris say? What did Chris say? Little tracks.
Little tracks, even though it's the same exact thing.
I
How
think
about Weird Ladder?
Air Force 2.0?
I suppose. So otherwise, it's pretty much same thing as what we had, I would say. LSWs. It's got LSWs on the back tires, which mine do not, so kind of jealous about that. We got to do a lot of mods to this, though. We got to put the feed accelerator slow down kit on, back swept wings. We got to pull the pre-cleaner out, we put the hitch on, put all our cameras that we took off the other one on. There's a lot of work to do to this thing.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
A couple of weeks. Hopefully when the snow's flying, we can work on it and get it ready for the season. Here in Load Augers longer? I don't think it's longer. It's definitely higher though.
Longer?
Way higher than mine. I'll never keep up with you. You'll just be able to unload through any sharp ditch. Ooh, I really like this for... Yes.
Am I right? It's gone.
The last view. See you later.
Goodbye.
No more bouncing for Brody.
Just chatter.
Yeah, that's the... I love the track, but they do set up a vibration. All right, I'm gonna eat a cookie, and then we gotta find out if we gotta go fix tile or what. Not. Dairy free. You should try it. Pretty good.
Yeah, you're eating.
That is something I never thought I'd see again. I say it every time when they're all full of mud. But a clean track frame. Brody and Jordan were working on that tractor for like a whole day. Got it cleaned up. So, that one's not allowed off the yard again this fall. Shouldn't need it, but it's scraper time. Scraper time. All right, everyone has basically dispersed in all directions. Most of them are working on a tile line that actually comes from a neighbor's field, goes through the tree line into our property and drains through our property. And the neighbor's been asking to fix this line for a couple of years, and we just haven't had time. This year's the year, so they're working on that. I guess they have found the issue where the tile line goes through the tree line plugged full of tree roots. If you have any tile lines going through CRP that's perforated tile or through tree lines and that line starts to not work, go look there, because we're finding more and more and more of those issues, especially trees. It seems like the roots go in that perforated and it just turns into a gnarled nest, and then any debris that goes down the tile line, the corn stalks or whatever, starts getting in there, and pretty soon it's completely clogged off. I got this, I got a battery, I got my lunch. I don't have my headset. Gotta turn back! I didn't have it yesterday and I thought, there won't be many phone calls. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. So I'm gonna go get that now. And then I'm gonna head up to one of our northern fields. It is tiled. The ditches are kind of becoming farm shut. The tile's a little bit undersized, so I'm gonna reopen the ditches a little bit. Maybe not perfect. Gonna get them more on grade so that it helps the tile system. All right, I've been out here scrapering. I got my one ditch done that we're just basically cleaning it out a little bit so that it helps the tile. Now I'm out here just running ditches that don't have tile, that have been previously maintained quite well, but just with years of farming through them, we try to raise the implement up when you're tilling to not drag it in, but the field cultivators, they have to dig through them to hoe out the weeds and get the soil prepped for planting. So that kind of brings some in. So I'll show you here what I got going. This is basically my survey. So I drive the ditch, and there's where the lowest part is. So I started there. I can survey either direction, but I started there. And then, as you can see, the little green, that's the parts that need to be removed. So I'm taking 2 inches of dirt every pass. So this one's a long ditch, so it's kind of small. But you can kind of see the black line. I've done 1 cut. I took 2 inches. I got to take 1 more cut, and that'll be 4 inches. And it's only for, looks like about 150 feet. And then just a couple other little spots, and it kind of looks like this. Right there is where I took 2 inches out. And just, I got it at a 1/10 of grade. Working pretty good. That other ditch I did, I moved a lot of dirt. That's over there where all the black dump piles are at. Chris is gonna have to come here with the 5200 and most likely level it off so it's not so ridged up for the spring. The Salford 5200 works really good to carry it, level it, chop it, size it. So this is the gumbo ground, and it's coming up in massive slabs. Honestly, that view right there, I could mount a seat right here and watch that all day. I love that. Fill her up, raise her up, dump it out. And that's what it looks like when you're done dumping it out. See, I was in some mud the other day. I see some friction is occurring on my tire. Where it has been. It looks like it's a has-been problem. Probably by this chunk. So I'm not really cutting much here. As you can see, there's my 4-inch cut. Now what I'll come back, this one really probably doesn't even need it, but I'm a perfectionist, so I like stuff done really nice. I'll come back here, put the 1 tire on there, down in the ditch, and then I'll cut that little lip off and get that out so it's a nice, perfectly round bottom. Works amazing. Do honestly really love this job. Hurts my neck looking back so much, but it is fun. I do enjoy it. I took that cut there. Now there's no more green, so it's done. Well, I was out driving around looking for any other ones that I needed to run, and I found a rock. Got a rock. Last one. There's no more in this field. I've been collecting a few. It's time to empty out. All right, I have unhooked it. As soon as Brody and Eric get out of my way, I will put this in the shop. My hope was to get the plow tile on tonight, but it's a Friday night and Gene wants to go out. Kind of the last weekend I had off, but then we deer hunted, so that was basically like working. So it's kind of maybe time to have some family life. Take the honey out on a date. Spend all the money that I've saved by doing nothing for the last 2 months. All right, guys, I think that's gonna be a wrap on the day. I see the boys got the spinner trailers in the shop. It means tile season's around the corner. A job that everyone loves when it's done. How about that? Can't you wait to tile?
No, I haven't gone next week.
You're gone next week. It's gonna be beautiful in the 60s, Brody. You can't ask for better conditions.
Yeah, you can.
Hey, it's better than 95, and it's better than 30.
That's true.
You're gonna smile the whole time. I know you will.
I won't smile.
All right.
See if I can take a transmission out of that truck again.
Yeah, that's what happened last fall.
Bad memories with that baby.
Oh, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.